男って終わると急に冷めちゃうじゃん。
いわゆる賢者タイムってやつだな。
今まさにそれ。マジで男に舐めさせたんだな、俺ら。なんか気分悪い
な。何を今さら。でも確かにちょっときっしょいかも。
They agitatedly zipped up their pants and looked down at Mio Tsuruyama to tell him that it was all over. My mind was still reeling. I wasn't even sure what had happened. I had my classmates Nishimura and Umada stick their dicks in my mouth. I stroked it with their tongue and they came in my mouth. I was forced to stimulate them. I can't believe it. There's no way that could. There's no way that could happen to a human being. Want to disappear and die. Be a worm, beneath noticed, crushed underfoot. I might as well disappear. I might as well disappear.
He
really did hate me, huh? It was like he couldn't forgive the cockroach lying on the ground, so he crushed it. The unforgivable creature was crushed and stamped out of existence. Pain is receding too. They've hit me so many times. Am I going to die? Everything is so far away, far away. Just awful. Something's wrong. They made me suck their dicks and now they're beating me up. They're not letting. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, sad face. I open my eyes. Nishimura was stunned as he watched it unfold. Kill him. Actually, no. That cocksucker needs to die. I want his dick cut off right now, buddy. Hey, I will you can do whatever you want to me. Cut his dick off. Cut his dick off. And you know, you burned me. I don't care. You caused some suffering. You can do it, actually. TBH. I don't care. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take the physical that you give over this psychological torture. You know what? I was wrong about you. The man picked up some sticks lying around the area and stuck them in the other two's nostrils and mouths and then... Oh, God. Ouch. He punched them like that. Yeah, hell. Not that I really care right now. That's just a pain. Nishimura got punched in the same way with his nose and mouth full of sticks. No. Poor guy. You shove a stick up his dick. Blood flew everywhere. There's too much blood to see. That man looked at me. Others, he hit them. When he came across me, he hit me and took my money. That became one of Yuki's marks. So Shirayama and his gang stopped bullying me, or rather they just stopped hitting me. My situation became even worse than before. No, it isn't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'd rather be hit than psychologically abused and tortured. No. I'm not sorry about it. I'm stating it with the fact. I'd rather be beaten than psychologically tortured. The number of times I was hidden, the amount of money I was extorted for was on a different level. That's fun. That's fun. It's better than what you just went through. I'm sorry, but it is a 100% approval. If he wasn't there, it wouldn't be so bad. That sexual assault was unbelievably agonizing, but they didn't punch me so often. They didn't take nearly as much of my money. Yeah, but they sexually assaulted you, and guess what wouldn't have stopped that? They would have kept doing that. Especially since they seem to enjoy it, they would make you probably start doing it more and more often. No, I am thankful just to have the abuse. I'd rather pay money and be beaten than sexually assaulted on a daily basis, because that's what it would turn into. I just think it is a marketable increase, and it's very obvious. But that's just me. While I was sitting here thinking about pointless stuff, the bell had rung to announce the end of class. Lunchtime. Everyone filed out into the hallway simultaneously. The classroom instantly filled with noise. People started coming out of the other classrooms too. Because of Yuki, I didn't know what to do or say. My head was spinning. I'm not the kind of person who can handle the sudden situation like this. No. People flowed into the hallway. There's no way I can do anything with this many people around. Good job. Before I knew it, I had come back to my usual place. The old pool where hardly anybody comes.
人が多い場所は苦手だ。まだ高島さんが同じクラスだったら考えてみれば無理だよな。隣のクラスにいきなり入って高島さんに話しかけるなんてさ。
Yes, you can.
自分のクラスに入るのに油汗をかいてるような人間なんだからさ。
And?
僕は。
So talking to her, even just a greeting, is impossible for me. Okay, yeah. Let her be isolated. Fuck it. It's hard for you to do something.
秘密基地に戻ろうかな。
Hope she doesn't do anything terrible, because she was isolated and alone. I went back to the manhole and looked around. It was lunchtime, so I was especially
休み
careful.
時間というのはその辺りに人がいるから、秘密基地に入るのを見られる可能性が高いからな。
The back lawn, the building windows, the emergency stairs, and the roof.
屋上、あれ？
That silhouette was.
今の人影って、高島さんの姿
Why
に
would she
見
be
え
on
た
the roof? But
屋上なら、
if she's on the roof, where there aren't many people, I might be able to talk to her. Might be able to say a casual greeting. What are you doing up here? Something simple like
Yes.
that. I ran up the nearest emergency stairwell and went to the roof.
高島さんは
I searched the rooftop. Huh? She's not here. Why? I thought she was here just a second ago. Or maybe it was just my imagination.
チャイムの音。
That was the signal that lunch was over. Jesus, how long did it take you to go up the stairs? The beginning of
授業
class.
が始まる。
I couldn't imagine Takashima skipping class, so...
もうここにはいないと考えるのが妥当。あれ？
I heard someone talking, I think. It was far off, but there was definitely someone talking somewhere on the roof. Over here? I slowly walked over to that part of the roof. As I squinted, I see Shiroyama and the others over by the very edge of the roof. I couldn't see them very well from afar, since they'd climbed over the fence.
なんで白山たちが。え？まさか。
Takashima isn't over there with them, is she? What if she is? I carefully moved closer. When I was about halfway there, I started crawling. Oh yeah, did he put a box over you as well?
あれ？あそこにいるのは。
I couldn't see or hear Takashima. The only people there were Shirayama, Numata, and Nishimura. They were sitting on the edge of the roof. No, fuck that shit. No, that's asking to fall. Fuck that bullshit. Oh my god. No. Fuck that. You know how easy it is, someone just to give you a light shove and off the roof. You're dead.
なんだ。そうだよな。高島さんがあいつらといるわけがないよな。
Yeah, she's probably not being coerced to do it. It didn't look like Takashima was there. It was incredibly relieved. I was incredibly relieved. I thought she might have been friends with them. She's not that kind of person, but still.
あいつらバカじゃないか。
Yes. Sitting on the edge of the roof like that, they might fall if they slip. Fuck that. No.
何してるんだあいつら。
I can sit in the middle of the roof. I'm moving closer and listen, being careful not to let them see me. Kind of like people who get like right on the edge of like where like trains go. Fuck that too. What are you, stupid? Someone could push you over.
すげえな。こんなに手に入るとはな。
すごいでしょう。いつも草売ってくれる大学の人がさ、いろいろ手に入ったからって格安で売ってくれたんだよね。
What kind of drug?
でもユキ君に内緒ってまずくね？
でも言ったら全部取り上げられるじゃん。だって今まで取り上げられた総額ってほぼ100万円だよ。
Oh, probably just weed.
ユキ君ってお金は後で払うとか言って払ったことないんだもん。
100万とかそんなになる？
なるよ。当たり前じゃん。お薬は高いんだよ。
保険の対象外に決まってるだろ。
次
Dumb
は
motherfucker.
そろそろメインディッシュいかね
いや、冷たいのは最後でしょう。冷たいのは女がいる時の方がいいし。
そうなの？
そうだよ。知らないの？
何が？
冷たいのやりながらだとセックスすげえ気持ちいいんだぜ。
マジで？
もうすごいよ。だって昨日とかすごかっただろ。
あれって薬使ってたの？
そうだよ。だから冷たいのを使えば北見とか立花とかも多分やらせてくれるよ。
立花は無理だろ。あいつすんげえ暴れるじゃん。
すっげえ暴れたね。俺めちゃくちゃ痛かったもん。
Great. They did rape her. Wonderful.
それでも薬さえ飲ませればできるぜ。昨日の怪我で学校休んでるみたいだけど、学校来たらあの女でも試してみればわかるよ。
あの立花が？無理でしょ。
西村ちゃん全然知らないんだな。なんで女の人が冷たいお薬やめられないか知らないんだ。
やめると幻覚見たりすげえ苦痛になったり。
ちげえよ。冷たいお薬をやめられない女子のほとんどの理由はセックスなんだよ。
そうなの？
ああ、お薬やってセックスしちゃうとあまりに気持ちよくてもう普通のセックスに戻れないんだよ。
Yeah, that's how drugs work. 100%.
白山ちゃんやったことあるの？
実はさ、メグが遊びに来た時冷たいのやったんだけど、その時サトコもいたんだよ。
そしたら
生まれて初めて男一人女二人の 3P をやってしまいました。
マジで？
終わった後メグ不機嫌だったけど、でもやってる時は本人ノリノリだったからさ、すんげえんだよ。冷たいのやると苦痛とか全く感じないらしくて、ケツの穴とかに入れて血出てるのにアゲアゲ言って感じるんだよ。
Yeah, sounds so fucking hot.
そうらしいよね。なんか全く痛いの感じなくて気持ちいいだけらしいよ。
Yeah, let's just get her fucked up and then fuck her in the ass. That works.
そんな分かり顔の沼田ちゃんはやったことあんの？
冷たいのはたしなむ程度に。女二人の 3P はない。
じゃあさ、白山の彼女がいるときにさ。
お前アホか。どこに自分の彼女をやらせるやつがいるんだ
I
よ。
never said you'd let me.
でもさ、北見とかならいいんじゃね？
北見とか神奈川の方にある大学の学生と付き合ってるらしいよ。
ならいいじゃ
なんで？
ん。だって神奈川なら遠いじゃん。
いや近いだろ。
西村ちゃんはそんなにセックスしたいのかよ。
なあ、したいね。セックスできるなら俺は犯罪集団にも入るよ。
You're an actual idiot.
そこまで。
だってさ、昨日も最終的には参加できなかったじゃん。なんかあれだけ頑張ったのに。
それは自業自得でしょ。文句は自分の親に言えよ。
そんなこと言ったら殴られるわ。つうか昨日は親父にボコボコだったよ。
Oh, I feel so bad.
ご愁傷様。
ま、冷たいのあることアピールするとネットでいくらでも女は釣れるらしいよ。
そうなの？それしかないじゃ
いやそれって警察に捕まえてくださいって言ってるようなもんじゃない？
I mean, come on. What bitch doesn't want to line up for
ん。で
it?
もセックスさせてくれる女が来るんだろ？
まあそうなんじゃないの。よく知らないけどさ。
I don't know a single fucking person that's not a meth head that would actually line up if someone said, "Yo, I got fucking meth. You wanna fuck?" Never. I have not known one person who isn't a meth head that would do
な
it.
ら、
Come
そうい
on
う時に冷たいのは
now. It's
使
just
うぜ。
stupid.
で今はどうするのよ。
髪とかどう？
髪？
ホフマン博士。
何それ？
全然知らないんだな。ほらこれ。
何これ？何の髪なの？
L か。髪とか難しいこと言うなよな。
L って？
西村ちゃんは全然知らないんだな。LSD だよ。幻覚見えるお薬。
幻覚見えるの？キノコみたいなも
Kind of. Not the same
キノ
though.
コより見えるよ。キノコは不純物が多すぎるからね。
ん？何？この髪を食べるの？
いや、 本当に食べちゃダメだよ。こうやってシートを1枚切り取って口の。
おお、やってみたい。くれよ。
はい、ワンシート2500円。
高え。
高くないよ。お前ね、町の薬屋から買うと5000円とかすんだよ。半額。
そんなの売ってる薬屋なんかねえだろ。
僕らの町にどこからともなくやってきて消えていくお薬屋さんだよ。
I mean, I know someone who used to sell acid, but come on, got fucked.
あいつらこんな場所で
A
麻
bunch
薬
of
を。
morons, though.
でも逆に言うと、だから屋上に来て
Sure, go ahead and trip while you're on the fucking edge of a roof. Have fun. Hope you don't fall. Would be real heartbroken. You usually have to light them, so I heard it makes a lot of smoke and smells bad.
そんなことより、こんなところを見てたら何されるか分かったもんじゃな
If
い。
you really wanted to get revenge, you just push them all off. I had to run.
あれって高島さんだ。
I looked into the other building from the roof and saw Takashima in the classroom.
なんだ、ちゃんと授業に戻ってるじゃん。
Though, I thought I just saw her on the rooftop. Was that just my imagination? All this time I was getting worked up
と
over
りあえ
nothing.
ず戻ろうかな。
I ran into Yuki earlier. Nothing good can come from walking around during class. Maybe talking with girls at all isn't possible for me. I wish she would come to my base again, though I doubt something that convenient will actually happen. Oh, hey.
こんにちは。
This woman. Why is she here? Right now, class should be in session. Why is an honor student like her standing here?
何やってる？ごめんなさい。なんでこんな場所にいるんだ？似合いたいなって思って。は？ごめん。だったよね。
What's she saying?
あのね。
For some reason, her words were broken into fragments. For some reason, she was far away. I couldn't grasp what she was saying. It kind of feels like this feeling is.
どうしたの？大丈夫？なんでここに来たんだ？なんでこんな場所にまで来るんだ？それに今はどうしたのよ？え？今はどうしたっていうのかしら？
What is this?
何よ？
She wasn't there before. It was just Skasa there before. It should have been just Skasa, but why is this woman here too?
はあ？何言ってるの？ほんとバカね。司の影に隠れて見えなかったんでしょ？それと、あんたが司から目線を外そうとしてたから、近づいてきた私に気づかなかったんでしょ？
I'm sure. She's doing it again. She's reading my
この
mind.
前だって同じことを思ったじゃない。そう理解したじゃないの。確かにこの前はそう思ったよ。今は？
I was definitely looking straight at her. I was looking straight at that unpleasant woman. And yet this woman, Kagami, appeared out of nowhere before I knew it.
そんなわけないでしょ。知らぬ間に湧き上がったりしないわよ。どこのボウフラよ。またそうやって人の心を。ごめんな。司が謝る必要はない。すべてはこいつが悪いのよ。マミやタクジが諸悪の根源よ。
Bastard. Why is she suddenly insulting me like
何言っ
this?
てるんだよ。僕が何をしたんだよ。なんで僕が悪者になるんだよ。悪いのはあなたよ。生み出したのもあなた、消し去ったのもあなた。
Erased what? What is she saying?
お姉ちゃん、それ以上言ったら怒るよ。
Shut up, Skasa.
ごめん。でもさ、あまりに私はでしかないから、単にでしかないからさ。だからさ。
Noise mixed in with the sound. Her voice was disrupted by noise. Something I can't see. Something I mustn't see was disrupted.
ごめんなさい、間宮君。ごめんなさい。間宮君が気になってね。はあ？気になって自分も授業サボったのか？授業サボった？そうだ。だって今は
今は？今はどうしたの？
I think class was in session until just now. But now it must have ended.
いきなり変な言いがかりつけて、司に絡むのやめてよね。
I tried to talk to her. No, she came and talked to
授
me.
業も出ないで。こうやって休み時間だけうろうろしてて、恥ずかしくないの？
What's going on? I thought class was in session until a moment ago. But now it's definitely not.
司も、こんなやつに構ってないで。行くわよ。待って。
I just stared dumbfounded at Kagame's back as she walked away. I stared dumbfoundedly at Tsukasa's back as she walked away. They're two people, but it looked like they were overlapping. It looked like I was looking at just one person's back. That back. Several hours later, I woke on the sofa in my secret base. But I haven't really done anything. I suppose I'm actually tired from sleeping. When I think about it, the passing of time has been strange lately. Time passes by before I even know it. Before I notice, morning turns to afternoon, afternoon to evening, evening to night, night to morning. Morning to afternoon, afternoon to evening, evening to night, night to morning, morning to afternoon. Okay. Time advances in fragments. It's like the summarized version of time. Yeah, I agree. When I sleep, time passes instantly. Sleeping breaks time into fragments. But as I was thinking that, I felt sleepy again. My eyelids grew heavy. I lapsed into a shallow sleep, also beneath the school. Alone, beneath the school. Before I forget, something important. Sleep. Just sleep. That's right. It's pretty common for stuff like this to get delayed. You can only buy CDs like this at a huge CD store or anime specialty shops. Of course, I could put an order at the CD shop by the station, but no one would buy anything there. Wow, I wonder if you're gonna buy the exact same CD that Yuki bought. Totally coincidental, I'm sure. That's obvious. No matter how much you buy, that shop doesn't give out telephone cards or other frequent shopper bonuses. By the way, I bought a few manga and light novel there too. This light novel is being made into an anime right now. It's a pretty big hit, and it was even in the display rack at the bookstore. This light novel has tons of parodies that make people think, is that even legal? It's super interesting, and it has good reviews online too. That's a lie, or I have no interest in ordinary humans. You can't parody that stuff. I'm telling you. I walked along and thought about the blog entry I was going to write later. I bought a CD and 2 manga today. I don't have a job, so even just a few things is pretty expensive for me. I think voice actor CDs are too expensive. That's what it is. The only way that benefits is the organization or whatever that has the copyright. It bugs me. I'm not sure, but I've heard CDs in other countries are cheap. I hear you can buy one for like 1,000 yen. I mean, you can buy it cheaper too, to be honest. Just bought a couple that are cheaper. Why doesn't anyone care about CDs why doesn't anyone care that CDs in Japan are 3,000 yen? Isn't that a ripoff? Blame the market. Not enough. And stop paying for it at 3,000 yen, they'll drop the price. There's nothing but scum walking around the shopping district on Sundays. I should leave as soon as I can, but... I was thinking of getting on the train and then walking back to my house from the station, but I started feeling drowsy on the way. Maybe I need something to drink. And then I might want to sit down. I don't really need anything more than a bench and a vending machine. There's no reason to go all the way to a cafe. I don't drink coffee anyway, and I don't like tea because it's bitter.
この辺りだとデパートの屋上かな。
The roof of a department store in the afternoon. That's probably the first place I found to waste time. There aren't usually many people on the roof. It'll probably be deserted today since it's the weekend, especially in the places where most people don't go. For instance, behind the canopy where they put the games. I spend a lot of time in places like that. I drank a can of magic potion alone in the corner. I probably don't need to explain, but magic potion is just plain old juice. But its taste is almost like an energy drink, so it's probably got some ingredients that perk people up. I drink it a lot when I feel tired. It's silly, but it does give me my energy back. I looked up from the book I was reading, gazed in it at the sky. There's nothing but the sky above me. No, I could see the wire fence and some kind of pole, maybe a lightning rod up there. It occurred to me, as long as I lived in this city, I'll never see the pure sky, even here on top of the department store. There's no such thing as 100% pure sky in this city. Sometimes something needless always comes into view. And before Takashima jumps off a roof. The sky's mysterious. I thought it was mysterious ever since I was a child. A blue sky looks fake, like an image projected on a screen. Irreverent fake clouds drift across the fake blue sky. Clouds are especially mysterious. How is something so big and so seemingly heavy float? Because it's not heavy at all. It's mainly comprised of just vapor and air. Of course, in my mind, I know they're not heavy. I can imagine that they would just look like mist up close. But looking at the clouds like this makes them appear too big and heavy to be real. A boulder, sometimes dragons or people. I can't really see them as anything but oddly shaped flying rocks. I suppose flying rocks would be softer than other rocks, or maybe they're alive though. I know that's impossible since they change shape as they move across the sky. One might be a dragon at first, then start to look like a cow instead after it moves a few centimeters across my field of vision. What the fuck is this? I think when that happened, it only looks like a dragon at first, and after a while I realize it's closer to a cow. At night I can't see the clouds. I can vaguely make out their shapes, but for the most part I don't notice them. And even more interestingly, if I look at the night sky for a long time, I start to see the spherical shape of it, like a bowl or a roof of a planetarium. I wonder why. It makes me wonder if we might be sitting under a hemispherical dome. But the truth is that we aren't. The night sky extends into the infinity expanses of space. Apparently space has no end. It's not a big deal, but it really doesn't make some sense to me for there not to be an end. Just like in if a two-dimensional man lived on the surface of a three-dimensional sphere, no matter how far he walked, there would be no end. But still, I don't really get it. I don't get why the world is full of things I don't understand. It seems a bit insolent how everyone else lives lives as if they understand all of that stuff. I don't think anyone does. It's strange. Or maybe you don't go to class. The world is full of things I don't understand. I'm kind of feeling sleepy, kind of. Very. Why are you just going to sleep in here? Over here. In the middle of public.